Blog Talk Radio.
Started as a dream, turned into a hunger, grew into a hustle. Shout out to my nigga Gunner. From the gutter where we grindin', trying to stay above water. Niggas all about a dollar, trying to stay above quarters. Jobs ain't looking out, so niggas' patience run shorter. Fuck around and hit a lick, and now we take the plug's order. But them same niggas that you think will take a slug for you, take the stand when they face a dub and make a judge for you. But mine trained different, the cloth thicker, the breed tougher. Cause I was raised in the same sport, but the league's rougher. And these suckers ain't made up to be G's. Fuck 'em, make you wanna snuff 'em with knuckles until they knees buckle. But they ain't throwing these, so you gotta squeeze, touch 'em. Rest in peace, T, hush 'em, just to show that you ain't bluffing. Became accustomed to the hustle, do the struggle. Rent and do your boo just fussing, you thinking about who she fucking. Especially when you ain't got the ducking, shit ain't peace. Living up in a crib and your name ain't even on the lease. Threatening to kick you out while you trying to get you some sleep. Never mind when the money was fine, she was living sweet. That's why I gotta grind for this yo-yo. In a city where they barely living, fucking screaming YOLO. This niggas looking life like it ain't shit but just a yo-yo. My passion for my mother grinding in this ghetto dolo. Cause pops want around, I drop then he bounce. Hung around the old heads, they say the block won't allow. Till I drop my first child, like that shit I had to do. Push the reefer for the scratch and had a job right after school. And I always had a passion for this rap and it was cool. I just happened to be cracked before I had them packs to move. In a city where it's necessary that you pack a tool. Cause every time they flash the news, you like, damn it, that was few. It's true, it's just the same shit up in my city. Niggas is cutthroat and the judges is playing gritty. People on the bottom just trying to stretch every penny. But them bills make them run to the lotto to hit a milli. Niggas had their problems by downing bottles of Henny. Lost his job, now was brought on them hard and she acting shitty. Say if he don't put no food on the table then start packing. And he ain't trying to lose what he made, so he start trapping. The pressures of a man when his back against the wall. Cause he done filled out 30 apps and still ain't got a call. Nigga, I done seen it all, these is personal discussions. Your stomach feeling empty and your ribs fucking touching. A couple cases pending and he's still fucking hustling. Cause if he ain't providing then his work ain't really nothing. So he swallowed that pride, take a sip from out his bottle, and get back on his grind for that almighty dollar. Product of my city where the gritty resides. With success I had niggas looking with them envious eyes. From niggas posing as your friends in disguise. Fake kin that arrive, a bunch of snakes filled with venomous lies. That's why I rise from the madness, grind like a savage. Till they shackle me, yo, I'm standing beside Grandma Gladys. I imagine all the fame, paparazzi flicking poses. Paper that's never folded, money made in different quotas. But then I wake up to a vision that isn't bogus. The job I was slow, the front door eviction notice. And make a nigga wanna call his plug with them boulders. But my chick be saying no, she gets sick from the kitchen odors. The pressure's on my shoulder, but it's cool, I can squat the weight. Find a block to scrape or go hunting with the stocking face. I see these niggas cold frontin' like they pocket straight. Got a nigga plotting, but my conscience saying stop days. They got my homies hollering about how I should drop a tape. Cause ain't nobody hotter, that's some shit that you cannot debate. Cause these niggas y'all call a problem, I just squat and wait. Send a shot, they know I'm a shark, so they drop the tape. I got the faith, but reality bites. My mama told me not to fold, it's just a challenge from Christ. Well, I suppose, but still I'm out here trying to get right. Get my piece of the pie and multiply my calorie slice. I'm feeling like the times now, shit crazy, the pressure real. Time flying, my daughter coming in her freshman year. I gotta grind cause falling short is just an extra fear. Crying ain't no option, I'm just drinking to suppress my tears. Yeah, so am I closer to my glory? Or am I just buzzing off this 40? I'm busting off that 40. If any nigga aura come at me poorly, I'm just giving y'all the war reporters if I was Nori. Surely you're from a city where the jealousy grows, where you spending money so they can say your felonies old. But if I applied this job, you still telling me no, and put me in a maze like I'm Frankie Beverly. Whoa, this shit is crazy. These niggas betray me to be a rebel. Some niggas shady, bitches betray me, but it's whatever. Cause now I got Got my lady, your family that stick together. Got me working on my faith while I'm praying to shake the devil. I made it through the weather, struggled through the storms. Made it out fighting and I'm still standing strong. Think about writing, put my problems in a song. Put my niggas on my back, I swear I got us when I'm on. Life of a dawn, that's day one, niggas. I tried to build with something, couldn't save dumb niggas. Pride got them beaten to a slave drum, nigga. I'ma go for mine, cradle to the grave, young nigga.
Hey, yo, what it do? It's your girl, Riggz. Check this out. That was, if you do not know by now, that is Av's validated project that just came out recently. Don't listen. Don't, charge it to the brain, not the heart. You can cop that on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, like it's everywhere. Hit your girl up. Let us know what you think about it. The project is fire. It's long overdue, but that was validated. The signature or the first track from that project. Where my co-hosts at?
Yo, what it is, what it do, you know what it is. Boy Shot Brown, the Crown World Super. The nigga that never wear the same outfit twice at these Battlerap events. We in the same. What's going on?
I don't know. You don't even sound right. Like, my ass just got off of work maybe 6 hours ago. My ass is still crunk. I had to go take me a 2 damn mile walk. My ass is crunk.
Hey, I've been relaxing. You know what I'm saying? The kids, wifey, everybody gone. I'm in the boom boom room. Hey, man.
Oh, hell no.
I'm enjoying life, man. Living my best life.
Oh, yeah, no, this is work week for me. Hell no.
I don't go back.
Yeah.
I don't go back Tuesday, so I'm lit.
Oh, hell no. I got to make this extra coin for this PG event. This ain't even a PG event to me. Like, this card is like the niggas on this card been putting in work for so fucking long. Like, this is this is some shit that niggas need to travel down for. Like, if you niggas is not, like, if you're in the surrounding areas, come. Like, seriously, y'all
I'm not gonna hold you.
This is a way for me to come to Atlanta.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm really hoping. I think this event is going to be kind of lit because the last PG that was down here, it was crowded. Like, I don't know. It's just the name on this card, and I just hope we have enough room. I told Norbs. I already told him, and I say, Norbs, I don't know. We might have to get another venue, man. Well, I mean, we'll see because the last one was a pretty good event. A lot of people showed up.
And
a lot of good battles on there.
Because I didn't think that would be. I would have come to that one too, but I just didn't. Not that the guys that, of course, that I know, not that I didn't think that they were going to put on. I just didn't think that it would get the support. And you know me, like, I'm damn near Jamaican. I am not taking off work unless it's, dire. And like, this card just seems dire to me. You got 2 main events, 2 one-offs. Like, at this point, like, we lit. We fucking lit.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, the venue is nice. It got AC, y'all. This venue does have AC.
I was about to say, I ain't now. Come on.
But it's just like, I don't know, like, it's going to be interesting because I really think the turnout is going to be way more than what I think Norb's going to expect.
But that's dope. At this point, what? It's been how long since Bullpen has been around? About 3 years now, 3 years now. Yeah, we were there from the beginning. And it's like, remember I said it then, Atlanta deserves to have and not that everybody is from Atlanta, but it's centrally located. Like, Atlanta can be one of the major cities for Battlerap. It can be that, and I still believe that. You know what I mean? When I was in Houston was dope. Like, that shit, I cannot take away from the Houston experience. It was wonderful, but I love, just coming out when I do come to both ABR and then when we were going to Bullpen. I mean, it was just back then, it was lit. Like, that shit was fire. So I really hope that URL with this card, Norbs, I know that Norbs, well, if he was impressed with that, I really think this shit, he's about to be crazy because all of these dudes on this card, for the most part that I know, are going to put the fuck on. So, you know, I think they about to show out. I really believe that.
Yeah, because when Norbs came down here for the last PG, like he had a set of rules. Like he's like, bro, this is the A. Like we give it up, we have a good time, we want to hear bars. You know, it's just like all that shit went out the window. So I can imagine it's gonna be way worse than probably the last one. Because the energy was in the building last time. It was good. The vibe was great. Alcohol was pretty good too.
Lord, listen, we even gotta talk about that.
Oh yeah, we drinking, man. We drinking.
I don't know why every show my daughter wants to come in here and make her cameo like she battling or something. I'm gonna have to get her on here and give her predictions. You know she is very blunt about her shit. She don't care.
Mhm.
Go. Not right now. Okay. Goodbye. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to let her review the game tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her do her prediction blog before I come to Atlanta.
Mm.
Give her favorites. Riggz, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
what's good, bro?
Saying,
Hold on, before we get into all that, before we let you get your round out, people want to know where the hell you been, bro? Where the damn hell you been?
I just been watching, honestly, taking in notes, getting some advice in. You know what I mean? Just watching how this thing plays out. You know, they need me now.
Yeah, because a lot of people was asking for you on a couple of bullpen cards. Everybody was asking, you know, where it was Riggz. It was some matchups and people wanted to see, and people felt like, you know, you didn't really get that opportunity that you should have gotten. Like they felt a particular person. It felt like a particular person kind of dodged the bullets with you.
Oh shit.
On bullpen.
Who was that?
Loso.
I ain't gonna say Loso dodged the bullet. I ain't gonna put it on Loso.
Oh, he definitely dodged the bullet.
I feel like they cuffed him from me. No, they cuffed him from me. You know what I mean? They knew
he would battle you.
No, I never heard Loso say he'll battle me.
Okay.
Per se, we try to set it up to where we would battle each other, but you know, at the end of the day, the league got to, the league gonna want it. They got to stamp it in so many ways. I've been through a lot of ideas out there in the bullpen for certain battles that never went through, so I can't say Loso dodged it. I can say they cuffed him for me. They put a shield on him. I mean, they don't want him to lose in the pen. I'll fuck Loso up. That's my bro though. But I'll fuck him up in the ring. Like I know how to beat Loso. That star probably doesn't
Yeah, you haven't not lost a battle on bullpen.
That's a fact.
From the beginning, from the very first beginning.
You know, they want you up there, then they don't. It's how they persuade. You know what I mean? If a person tells you that, if a person gets up there with a bigger foul and say that you lost, then they off the rip, they're going to say that you lost. But I leave such of a mark in a battle that nobody can go up there and just say I lost without somebody arguing it like you crazy. Riggz ain't lose. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm undefeated. And I run with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I take every battle serious. Every battle. No battle gets looked at lightly. Even if the person I know I can beat him, I'm going to still take him serious because that one day I take it light might be his best show ever. He's going to try to kill me.
And Loso is strategic, though, too. And he's another one that gets better with battles. So it's like,
yes,
he been sitting back studying the game tape for the day that may ever happen.
He got it all prepared. And likewise, I've been watching Loso every move. Because that day ever gets set up, I already know. I'm watching how he battles everybody, how everybody's battling him, and they still have yet took the right angle that I'll take. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what? In other words, the God angle, the religious angle, because I think him and what's his name? Twerk. Him and Twerk were on Champion, and that's the angle. It seems like I'm so tired. I liked him and Scotty though. Him and Scotty was fire. That was a little different, more creative, right? But it's like everything else is the same.
And shout out to Houston Barcode. Scotty definitely a smart dude. He's smart. He know what he's doing. He knows how to win a battle. Loso knows how to win a battle. That's why that battle was so dope. They both know how to win. It's not just writing 3 dope rounds. They know how to write 3 winning rounds. And they came with 3 winning rounds for each other. And that just gave out a crazy classic. Like, they opened up Zone 8 on a whole nother level.
On a whole, you had to be there. That battle was out, but you had to be there to see that shit in person. Like, the crowd was ridiculous. Better than some of the top tiers. Yeah. That's a fact.
They rocked the building way better than some of the top tiers. Like, they had the building shaking.
That's a fact. And shout out to Houston Barcode. Your battle just dropped. I did see that. You and Trebo just dropped.
Yeah, that was a warm-up. Trebo, my bro. Salute to Trebo. Fresh off the block. Now, I mean, that's my guy. Built a good relationship with him after the battle. Real down-to-earth dude. He's very smart. Very smart. He's strategic as well. He's watching. He's watching and learning as well. You know, Trebo going through a couple of decisions. Yeah, he's doing it. He's making a couple of decisions on Battlerap right now. I'm trying to talk him into it, a couple of things. But other than that, he's a smart businessman. That's my guy. Like, he's a real cool dude. We had a good battle. Nice little one-rounder. We was weary, but we still accomplished it and got it out the way. And the battle out now, so as you know, after I'm done, I ain't even watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it when I'm done with the interview. But yeah, you know, PG time, man. You know what I mean, it's time for me to. It's like a return. It's funny to me, like I'm like for the past 2 years, it's like I'm returning.
Right.
Like I'm constantly returning somewhere.
That and you know, you and I talk about this a lot. So it's time for Riggz to see the other side. Fuck returning. Like it's a rebirth. You know what I mean? It's like the logo of my goddamn show, my nigga. You're the Phoenix. You keep rebirthing, but it's like that. It ain't you though. It's the thing about it. It's not you. People gotta understand. It's not you.
It's the media. I say it's the media. It'd be the leagues. It'd be the media. It'd be behind the scenes. It'd be personal opinion that kills my drive. Like I can't name one battle rapper that put me out and sat me down in a battle. That's never happened. You see what I'm saying? So it'd be behind the scenes. It'd be people have personal opinion. I'm gonna keep it honest. Like half of these people that talk on my name with Battlerap have yet to speak to me. Like I don't have conversations with these niggas. I don't talk to these dudes face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't be no face to face conversations with these dudes. It don't be no on the phone. You hit my line. You tell me how you feel. I get it from the fifth party. Forget the third party. I get it from the fifth party. Such and so not rocking with you. Well, yeah, man. You can tell me how you feel. I don't understand how Battlerap be some of the most realest niggas in Battlerap. But outside of that ring, they be them. I don't get it. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't here to shoot nobody down. That's just the reality of it. Let's keep it 100. Now, I mean, some niggas with power, I can't kiss ass. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love Battlerap to death. I will always be a fan of it first. And if I ever have a chance to battle and the battle sounds fun to me, I'm always down for it. It's not always about money for me. It's just about the experience. But you know, at the end of the day, Battlerap don't pay no bills for mine. I'm a businessman for real. I got a real life job. Like I run.
You got a family, shit. Yeah.
I got a family to feed, so I can't allow this to take too much time. But when I do give it time, I'm gonna come 110%. Other than that, I'm out there taking care of my family. Point blank, period. Nothing else. You know what I mean? So I got that call to do the PG, and I felt like it was time. And now I'm gonna give it 110%. I mean, it's bad that it got to be Squeako that got to go. Cause I rock with Squeako. outside of battle.
I mean,
rap.
but before we get to that, let it be known, like, you put Cortez in a box. Like, let's talk about it.
Let's keep it 100.
I'm still mad I ain't get them Cortezes he had. I'm still kind of salty about that. I ain't get them damn shoes.
Look, see, nobody realized the whole concept of the whole Cortez situation. Like, a lot of, New Yorkers is some of the most well-dressed, fancy kind of guys. So subconsciously, I had to go in the closet and let them know, like, look, I can get dressed like you can. I could do this like you can. But the difference is, I think so far outside the box. Like, I did my math on it. Like, damn, how can I do a Cortez name flip without actually doing a Cortez name flip? And I'm a sneakerhead, so therefore, why did God name a shoe after you? Like, or why did you get named after a shoe? You just gave me the ultimate angle. I'll pay attention to a lot of things. So I felt like, what made me feel bad out the whole battle was walking off stage. Calico, shook my hand and was like, yo, out of all the battles Cortez battled, nobody never thought about that. And that right there was all
crazy, though.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Nobody never thought about it. He done been around the world, in and out the country, done battled some of the best names in the world, and nobody ever thought about a Cortez sneaker flip. Like,
I'm going to tell you something, because, and that's exactly what I was about to say. Niggas, I think that niggas have not thought, or even, because he battled 40 bars too, probably people want to be so intricate with Cortez because he is Mr. Wordplay. You know what I mean? He does that shit, and he can be intricate with his too. But I think that when you think of Cortez the shoe, you know what I mean? It's simple for some people. Whereas you showed how witty you could be with that shit. That was crazy. That was a moment. If niggas really sat back and watched that battle, that was a fucking moment. That shit was crazy. The crowd went stupid behind that.
Yeah, they was wilding on me on Twitter for like a week or two. Oh, this man giving sneakers away. I mean, they wanted me to do it with Charlie, against Charlie Cliff's battle. And I'm like, nah, I'm not giving no Charles Barkley's away. Y'all bugging. You see what I'm saying? Like, $100 shoes. Like,
yeah, they went 60 right there. They went 60. They can't do it.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I got a pair of Sir Charles. I'm not giving my Sir Charles away. I spent almost $200 for them joints. They don't even come out like that no more. I mean, I'm not giving it. Wing know. Me and Wing sneakerheads, so we know. We ain't about to just be giving away $150 pair of shoes just to win a battle. It ain't that serious. I got bars. I can write for my win.
Fact.
But
that's a fact.
I try to explain to people, how I feel like I stand out when it comes to this TG card. Outside of the Trez and the Dre Dennis and the ones that already had numerous battles on URL, is that my resume consists of a lot of active URL battlers now. And I have yet to have a URL stage battle. I have yet to have a battle from URL drop. And I done battled some of the most dangerous dudes some of the dudes that's considered dangerous in URL right now. I got them under my belt. You see what I'm saying? So, there's nothing you can do for me besides show me some new things marketing-wise. But when it comes to winning a battle and showing out, I done did this before. The only thing new is this is the biggest platform, and it's a bigger challenge for me. But the battle, or who I'm about to battle, ain't nothing new to me. I done battled a top tier before. I done battled a consistent. Come on, Cortez was on a mean run before we battled. He was beating everybody.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
He was going all over the world beating everybody. He came to me and that battle got put to a hold.
Yeah, that battle should have come out at the time he was on top in order for people to actually see and appreciate your work. Period. And I'm not just saying that. I really wish that battle would have came out then because it would have brought a whole lot more noise. That's a fact. But it was said to me. It was said to me about this battle with you and Squeako that a certain person has Squeako winning because you have never been spoken to the way Squeako is about to speak to you.
Squeako can't talk to me. Squeako don't know me. That's the part where a lot of people keep failing to understand. Like, when you mean what whoever this is, what do you mean by Squeako gonna talk to me? What can Squeako say to me?
He talks that
you don't know
shit.
nothing
He
about
talks that shit. Nah, he talks that
Man,
shit.
look.
It's fine. I mean,
Look.
that street shit is different. The way he talks it.
It's different.
Is what I was told.
It's different. But what's so different about it is who's not doing that. Name one battle rapper in America right now that ain't in the hood, that ain't selling a pack, that ain't smoking loud, that ain't sipping on something, that ain't passing blunts around. What is so new about that? Like, what are you going to tell me? If you're going to talk to me, you got to talk to me. That means you got to talk to me about what I'm doing. I don't smoke weed. I don't do that. I don't sell drugs. That was when I was younger. Like, every guy in the hood going to attempt to sell weed or crack or cocaine here and there. And they like, some people it's good for, they flip it and go. Some people ain't made for it. You know what I mean? It wasn't for me. You see what I'm saying? So you telling, but you don't know what I've done and what I accomplished when I did it. So you can't tell me nothing about me. But what I can is I'm going to talk to him. Because your life is out there, sir. Your life is out there. I ain't put your business out there. You put your business out there. I don't put my business out there. So you can't talk to a nigga who you don't know nothing about. So you're going to walk up to Obama and talk to Obama about what? If Obama wasn't the president for 8 years, how can you talk to him? You don't know nothing about him. You can have a conversation with him. You can get to know him, but you can't talk to me. You don't know me. You see what I'm saying? It's only one person in your circle that know anything close to a little bit about personal stuff about me. And if you bring any of that up, then your man dry snitching out here. That ain't looking good. You see what I'm saying? That ain't looking good. That's what I say. It's strategic. It's all strategic. For you to talk to me, that means somebody in your circle is telling you my business, and I know exactly who that person can be because there's only one person I chose to let in my circle. So therefore, it's full-fledged. You just can't tell me about selling dope. I don't care about that. You can't tell me about being struggling. You can't be 30-something years old and still struggling. That don't work for me neither. You see what I'm saying? None of that applies to me because I don't struggle. So how you going to tell Donald Trump that you in the hood packing up? He don't care. He a millionaire. He going to look at you like, if I can make it to be a millionaire, you can. So why are you telling me about your problems for? I don't want to hear about your problems, sir. Battle rap is a creative platform to show creativity. That's what I feel. You ain't got a pen and you can't make the mind goes and you can't captivate, that's fine. I want to hear about drug talk. I pop up a Jeezy album. There's nothing you can say that I can't hear in any other person's song. This the part that I want folks to understand. I'm not taking away from his angle on how it really going to be. That's his business. But the difference is I don't live in Norfolk, Virginia. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what y'all real is. So your real only applies for Norfolk, Virginia type of niggas. That's cool. I done lived in Atlanta, Carolina, Jersey, New York. I done been to Cali. I done been to Houston. I done met some of the realest dudes in that area. So when I talk some street shit, these couple of states can understand what I'm talking about, not just Norfolk, Virginia. Name another state that Squeako ever left, went, and rocked. He only good in Virginia. He got to show me something different. I done been in Virginia. I battled in Virginia. I battled the league owner in Virginia and beat him too. Virginia's a very biased state. It's a very biased state. Even Virginia niggas know they biased. They only want Virginia to win, and which is cool. Support your state. But you have to bring 70% of that state with you coming to Atlanta. Because you come to my backyard now. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Talk that shit.
I'm up and down 85. I treat battle rap like it's a drug thing. I'm up and down. I'm moving work up and down 85. I'm the plug if it comes to like rotating. And when it comes between me and Squeak battle rap career and our resume, I'm his plug. He only good on the block. He only good on his block. I'm good in states. I'm good in different states. So if you want that work, you got to come to me. I don't need nothing from you. What do you got that I need to come to your particular block for? When I got to work on my own, like, nah, Squeako can't talk to me. He can have a conversation with me. Just know, what I'm about to do to him come next 2.5, 3 weeks, he ain't never stood in front of nobody like me. That's the difference. Let's put it all in a nutshell. Squeako never stood in front of a person like me that can perform with him. He can't rap with me. I don't care what nobody in this world can tell me. Squeako cannot keep up with me bar for bar. It's not possible. He don't even believe that. So his only best bet is to talk about the struggle, is to get personal, is to talk about his life. Because anything outside of those three options, he dead. He can't do absolutely nothing with me. He has no trademark. He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. He stands there and he sticks his arm out like he's singing every time he get ready to say a punch. And he got the same, man, I'm going to do Squeako dirty. I'm going to do him dirty. For the culture.
He's talking that shit.
Ain't that the best way? Ain't that the best way they say it? I'm going to do him dirty for the culture. I'm going to sacrifice him. I'm going to sacrifice him, for the culture is old. And you know what? I use this as motivation. The last Virginia dude that stepped in front of me, we had a crazy battle, and we didn't get our just due. We didn't. Me and Ab didn't get our just due. And it was crazy because a lot of people, throughout my rise in bullpen, a lot of people used to make posters, tweets, I got to see Riggz and Ab go at it. And me and Ab, if it ain't Ab on the page, it's me on the page, or we both on the page telling folks like we already battled. You see what I'm saying? And that lets me know that would have been something the fans would have loved to see. The fans would have got something they would have loved to see if me and Ab would have dropped, and then look how our careers went from that day forth. You see what I'm saying? That would have been a crazy battle to go back and watch. You get what I'm saying? But we don't predict what gets dropped on URL, and I still took it as a learning lesson, and salute to Ab. Ab is one of the most dangerous pens in battle rap to me. One of the most dangerous pens. You know what I mean? I watch Ab and Squeako. Squeako choked up. I ain't choke up in front of Ab. And then he was at home. I want y'all to know, these are the things that I noticed. Squeako choked against Ab in his own backyard. What you going to do with me? And this ain't even your comfort zone. He ain't come on this radio stage. He might not make it to the battle. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh damn. Shit.
He might not make it. He going to have a long... Lord, look, when I tell you he going to be thinking, he going to get so every mile closer to Atlanta, his heart going to race even harder because he going to realize I'm leaving further and further and further and further away from Virginia where I only reign king out there. You don't reign king cross once you cross that Carolina borderline on 85, bro. I'm king of Carolina too. So what are you telling me? Like, you in my state, you got to drive through my state to go to another state to get your ass kicked. Like, I don't understand why would you do that.
Oh shit!
There's nothing Squeako can say. There's nothing Squeako can say to me. There's nothing Squeako can do with me. I don't care about no drug talk. That's never been my thing. So you can't compare who sells the most packs. I don't care about all that. I don't embrace that. I mean, my type of street talk, he can't talk my talk. You sell a drill. It's a million niggas that sell drugs, true indeed. Nah, bro, I'm on a whole nother level. I'm fruit time, bro. My game for real. I do this for real, for real. This is not a facade for me. So if you want to talk that street shit, you better join a gang or something. Come put some real work in. We bag niggas up for real. Like, come talk that real street shit for me. Now we could talk. That's a language he can't even understand. That's exactly what I want folks to understand when it comes to Riggz as a battle rapper. When it comes to battling, I use my pen. Outside of battle rap, it's not a man in this world that can walk my shoes right now unless you living that type of life that I'm living. I don't care about no drugs. Like, Top made it popular again. Riggz brought it to battle rap, and Top made it popular again. So what is you doing that URL ain't already got? We already got a cocaine dealer in the battle rap world. You see what I'm saying? Top is one of the best niggas to do it off of that. So what are you going to talk to me about that? I've been watching Top do this for years. You ain't doing nothing new. What's so new about you? You a carbon copy of any typical battle rapper right now. It's like a resume. You got to meet certain requirements, and you got to talk the street talk. You got to sell bundles. You got to be struggling. All these stuff is a requirement for battle rap. What happened to the skill factor? I'm gonna bring the skill factor back to battle rap. The name flips, the charisma, the cadency, interacting with the crowd. I hope he listening. I hope his little punk ass listening so he could take some notes.
Damn.
He's not.
Jesus.
He's not gonna keep up with me, yo. I'm telling you now. Like, I don't even like talking too much shit, but it be like these battle rappers. they become divas. Like they get a little bit of buzz, a couple of shout outs and a couple of favorites, and I got you winning. They start feeling like the battle ain't even go down yet. You act like you won already. So now when you get there, I'm a dog walk this boy, yo. I'm a dog walk.
But you make a great point. No, you make a great point. Not just with this battle. You make a great point. What we're seeing in battle rap right now, like niggas, it's a whole bunch of fucking carbon copies. A whole bunch of carbon copies. The originality is lacking for battlers. I think it's your time, bruh.
You know the crazy part about, I'm going to give y'all an example. I was getting ready for Deuce battle. Me and Deuce are getting ready to battle. We promoting, we talking our shit. A dude tells me on the page, oh, I got Deuce winning. I said, okay, cool. I like to talk to people. I don't play the diva role. I don't ignore folks. Like, if it's a good comment, I'm responding to it. Somehow you got him winning. What? Because he talked that jail talk. Have you ever been to jail? My man tells me he never been to jail. He just likes how it sounds. So right there lets me know you no longer did my man give me an angle. He was the reason why I had the angle for my third. Because you never been where he been, but you just like how it sounds. So how can you relate to something you never had to go through? I've been there before. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before. I've been in bookings. I had to sit for a while. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through these things. I've been on trial. I've been through these things. Am I going to get up there and rap about it just to get a couple of wins? No. I'm first of all, let's get this clear. If you really putting in this type of work and you really selling this type of drugs and you really killing like that, you will be more paranoid to repeat what you're doing than to actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You'll be more paranoid to talk about what you've done than to actually do it. I'll have no question in my mind to go put in work. But as soon as I'm done and my man asks me, yo, where you been? I'll be scared to tell my nigga what I've been doing because I don't want to get caught up on no work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that make me laugh. Like, y'all niggas don't be putting in real work. Because if you put in real work, you would not be repeating this shit on a camera. On a camera, you know that's going to load this up on a World Wide Web. You ain't putting in no work. It just, like he said, it sounds good. It sounds good.
Everything that sounds good ain't good. Everything that sounds good ain't good.
It ain't good.
That, again, we're in the age of the new fan. You know what I mean? These niggas put on personas about shit that they've done. I mean, not for nothing, you know, you have a lot of, back in the day, I mean, the 90s, the 2000s, you know, niggas, even with R&B singers, blues singers, you know, you always put your pen, you pin your thoughts. That made the best artist. Just the shit that your life experiences, the shit that you've been through. We can feel it. You know what I mean? So when somebody is talking that jail talk, I mean, nowadays I don't know what's real and what's not. There's certain things that niggas say that you be like, oh, okay, you know that nigga's been locked down. You know what I mean? And it's like, ooh, you know, I can feel that shit. I ain't never been through a day in my life, but I know people who have. And like you said, that shit ain't, you know what I mean? Niggas that I know that's been in jail they ain't wishing that on nobody. You know what I mean? And they really don't talk about it. Right. It's nothing to be glorified.
Exactly. They'll come home and you be like, yo, how was it in there? He be like, man, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I'm happy to be home. I don't ever want you to go there. That'd be the man. But it's not one dude that I know that did 10 years plus that comes home and want to give you jail stories. I don't know one dude that sat there and want to give you jail stories. Like, nah, bro, the only thing they want to tell you is keep doing what you're doing. Stay out of it. I don't wish that on no man to be in that wall. He ain't up there bragging about jail stories. That shit sounds crazy to me. But at the same note, it sounds dope the way you put it in your pen. That's what I got to give him. The creativity is what I give him credit for. But the realness, nah, bro. If I start telling y'all about the real stuff that I've done outside of battle rap, I can still turn around and bring you around and you will see it with your own eyes. Like, yo, this nigga Riggz really does this shit. It ain't no, oh, it sound good, and then when you meet him, they ain't nowhere near that habitat. They ain't nowhere near that environment. But when they get in the ring, they paint the picture so clear that you there at them. I call them, they what they call them, Slick Ricks? They the Slick Ricks of battle rap. They best storytellers in the world. They storytellers, and there's nothing wrong with hearing a little story from time to time. There's nothing wrong with a good story from time to time. I'm not knocking no man that's doing, if that's your niche and that's your angle and that's what gets you through your battles and that's what you choose to speak on, that's on you and salute to you. But me, it only goes but so far. I'd rather stick with wordplay, creativity, performances, and all that because why? I got real niggas that I call brothers that I grew up with that's facing football numbers, that's doing football numbers. And to me, to talk about that type of shit, it's disrespectful to the work that they put in because they can never come home now. They can never come home. Some of them dead. They ain't never going to get their life back. No matter how much I talk about, yo, I'm real, I'm out here. And I can't bring them back. I can't get them off a trial. I can't bring them home. Nah, they need to stay within you and your circle. They dry snitching. I don't care what nobody tell me. You put in real work. You ain't out there talking about that shit. It's dry snitching. So if that's what Squeako going to talk about, if Squeako going to talk about that, he in for a long night. In for a long night.
Damn.
I'm telling you, he got it coming to him. I'm going to punch Squeako life away. Every single line, Squeako getting punched. And if you don't catch it in the building, trust and believe, if they ever drop the footage, it's going to look even worse for him on camera. He don't have that. He don't give me that vibe where I'm going to get a great back and forth with him. He stands in one spot. Look, I don't fear no man in the ring. I'm in his shit. No homo. I'm all up in his face. He get all kinds of body action. I'm on him. He ain't going to have no. I own that stage. I don't know how many times I tell niggas this. When I battle and it's my time to rap, man, I'm all over the stage. You don't got no room. You don't want to get touched, get your ass off the stage. Because until I'm done rapping, this stage belongs to me. I'm going to do whatever I want on that stage. You know what I'm saying? I just know my limits. I know pocket checking niggas, they take it to the heart. I know all that, like that's all performance-wise. You pocket check me on stage, I'm going to laugh at you because you won't never touch my pockets outside of the ring. So this is all performance to me. You know what I'm saying? So do as you please. They too emotional in battle rap. You can't question a man G in battle rap. I don't understand that. It's all about the pen. And I'm gonna show.
Right.
I'm gonna bring skill. My whole objective for you, Orel. I'm bringing skill factors back. When Mook and Party Yardy went at it, when they had to pop up, meet each other, you ain't had no time to talk about the next man's personal life. You had no time to bring up dirt on them. You had no time to think about what's going on in the hood. You all you want to do is rap. You know what I mean? It's called battle rap. So let's battle rap. I'm gonna attack him every line, every bar. I'm gonna talk to him. That's the difference. You going off into your struggling life has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I'm not struggling, sir, so that has nothing to do with me. You going off talking about you sold 3 dimes before you got in the building has nothing to do with me. I don't smoke weed, but I'm going to talk to Squeako for all 3 rounds. I'm going to attack Squeako every bar for 3 rounds straight. For 3 rounds straight, Squeako getting dog walk. Point blank, I don't see no other way to put it. I done stood in front of wordplays. I done stood in front of popular people. I done stood in front of favorites. I done stood in front of underdogs. I done stood in front of them all in different states, in different venues. Squeako only good at home because they like that goofy shit. They like it.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? That shit goofy shit.
Damn.
He ain't got a pen. I don't know, man. I can't. I can't.
Bro. Loso, I'm putting some of your words out here. That said, this is the Sabbath. Yeah, I put some of your words out there, and Loso said he said to ask you, when did you ever ask him to battle him?
I never asked him to battle. I never asked Loso to battle me. Me and Loso had a conversation about, eventually we gonna lock in. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But it's not about asking to battle. That's not what the point was. The point, and that's what I've said, that basically it wasn't the point that you of asking. It's the point of Loso got saved. I mean, if we go back to the beginning of Bullpen, let's back up. The beginning of Bullpen, who were the faces of Bullpen at the time?
And I came in the face. I did some wild shit to him, so I stood out. Loso got, let's just keep it clear. Loso got star quality that nobody else in Bullpen has.
Right. That's a fact.
That's just to keep it 100. Loso came in already a star. He knew he was a star. That's the difference. I didn't come in knowing I was a star already. Loso did. He already came knowing he was going to be a star in this profession, and it showed on him. And we all, even I, as a fan and as a brothers, we all gravitated to Loso. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to the competitiveness of battle rap, me only feels like I'm the only one that could beat Loso. I'm the only one that could beat him. Because everybody.
And not for nothing, I really thought it was you and Loso was going to battle during the time when Clone and Loso had battle. I really thought that it was going to be y'all two battling when that card came about.
And that's when it plays the part of it's not the battlers. It's not Loso that's ducking. That's what I said at the beginning. It wasn't Loso ducking. Loso would take wreck with anybody. He's that competitive. Loso wreck with me all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he sure would.
It wasn't his decision. You know what I mean? It was a battle that was presented to him. That name was presented to Loso. My name was presented to Loso. Loso would have took that battle too. You see what I'm saying? Loso never ducked out. It's just at the end of the day, when you're looking at a league and a brand, they pick who they feel is best to battle each other at the top. You see what I'm saying? And that's y'all business, that's y'all establishment, that's fine with me. Just know when you book my name against somebody, just know you're setting that person up to die because I'm coming to kill this person, regardless of who it is. For the next 15, 20 minutes in that ring, I'm going to try to destroy you because you're not going to walk off that stage feeling the way you walked on the stage. You're going to second guess everything you wrote. Like, I thought I had something for him, but it just wasn't enough. You're right. It's not. So while Loso is taking in the game and soaking it in and learning, I'm still doing that. Regardless if I started battling before Loso or whatever, I'm still learning the game. Every battle that I watch, I learn something new. Even if it's an old battle or a new battle, I'm watching and I'm learning. I watch every one of Loso's battles. I'm a fan of Loso. I cheer Loso on. Me and Loso spar with each other throughout getting ready for battle. But that don't mean that at any moment I'll get in the ring with Loso. It wasn't up to me.
And not for nothing, he just said, hell, he was like, oh yeah, he was like, tell John or whoever to set it up. Like you said, he ain't never scared of no smoke. That is just
Loso never ducked the battle.
That battle needs to happen though. And not for nothing, it really needs to happen on Bullpen because at the end of the day, that's where y'all came up. You were one of the original four. What was it? Original 4 or 5? I think it was you. It was 4. It was Bad News.
Yeah, you Bad News.
Came in. It was you, Bad News. Because Riggz beat 3 hymns. So I mean, you could say that, but
I'm gonna keep it 100. The original 4. Well, the original 5, if you want to keep it all the way a million, the original 5 was John, Trez, me, PC, and Loso. That was the original 5.
There you go.
Yeah, PC, yeah.
And then,
but see, that's what I'm saying. Loso came after y'all, though.
Right.
I'm talking about the first round. The first round would have been Bad News, you,
PC.
Trez, PC, and I thought it would have been Brick.
Nah, they didn't put a.
Yeah,
right,
Brick.
See the thing, they didn't start claiming a top bull until Fade 2016. So after Fade 2016 is when they originally said, okay, these are our top bulls right here. So outside of John, it was only 4 of us. It was me, Trez, PC, and Loso. And then when News came back and battled Trez, News, they was like, yeah, News it. So they added News to the list, and News been running consistently ever since. You know what I mean? But Fade 2016 was when they officially put up the first top bulls. And News wasn't active. I think News had some things he was taking care of. It wasn't that he was losing or anything. It was that he wasn't active in the group battle-wise. So when he started getting active again, it was undeniable that News was the top bull. You see what I'm saying? So he just came and claimed this spot. Like once he realized, in my head, I felt like when News realized, like, oh, they don't call me a top bull, News came back killing. You see what I'm saying? He been running from then. He been on every card. He been showing up every time, and he earned his position. You see what I'm saying? So you got top bull, face of the bullpen, most viewed. There's so many angles. Loso's the face. News is the most viewed. Me, I'm the top bull. I don't know other way to put it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
It's just no other way.
It.
I got the best.
You already beat Bad News. You already beat Bad News. I mean, seriously. I understand the angles that they take, but at the end of the day, when we listen, we can say this because we fuck with bullpen from the mud. When none of these other super media motherfuckers was talking bullpen, we were right there with this fucking league. So at the end of the day, I get what the fans are saying. Before there was even a fan base, the top bulls that came in that brought that motherfucker to where it's to 2016. I'm sorry. I really feel like, I mean, I know I did see that there should have been maybe a rematch with you and Bad News, and for what? It should have been you and Loso. I mean, I feel like that still needs to happen. And then we can talk about top bull. We top viewed. It don't matter how many views. I mean, because at the end of the day, I feel like Bad News is declining. He's good at home. But at the end of the day, I feel like that the battle that needs to happen the most needs to be you and Loso.
Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
That would be crazy. The Battle of the Bulls need that. That would be fucking crazy. That battle at the place that you're at and at the place that he's at right now, that battle would be insane. You know, I really want that. You know what I mean? Regardless of what happens as far as the careers outside of bullpen, that battle needs to happen at home. And it needs to be that solidified title, you know what I mean, and go on from there. But, yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. September 22nd, though, you know what I mean? Your time is back again. You're returning again.
Again, right? I returned back to bullpen in April, and I'm returning to the PGs in September. For me to be so active, I'm always returning